Welcome to Falcon TV.
How the United States became a superpower. The United States has become perhaps the most influential and dominant force in the world across political, economic, technological, and military spheres. But America's path to global preeminence took time and was fueled by a confluence of factors. This article will summarize in straightforward terms the key drivers behind America's rise to superpower status over the past century. Abundant natural resources. The vast expanse of the United States with its wide-ranging climates and geography is richly endowed with natural resources. It has some of the largest reserves of minerals like iron ore and coal in the world, as well as substantial oil and natural gas deposits. This allowed robust mining, energy, steel, and related industries to develop. America's extensive river systems, forests, fertile plains and huge coastlines facilitated productive agriculture, livestock, lumber industries and fishing. Abundant resources and ability to harvest them efficiently provided America an immense economic foundation. Mass immigration and population growth. The U.S. experienced waves of immigration, especially from Europe in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Millions arrived to escape turmoil, religious persecution or economic hardship in search of better futures for their families. This provided America with a continual influx of labor and skills. Ambitious, hardy immigrants willing to work hard helped populate and build America into an industrial, trading and agricultural powerhouse with a can-do spirit. America's population exploded in size, reaching 100 million by the early 1900s and 318 million today, providing the workforce to become an economic giant. Pragmatic pro-business policies. While facing challenges like inequality and financial crises, America maintained relatively pro-business policies and economic openness that fueled growth. Government intervention in the economy was significantly less than in Europe. Rules and incentives encouraged free enterprise, private commerce, and capital formation critical for industrialization and development. Pragmatic policymakers built infrastructure and institutions key for commerce like courts, schools, railways and canals. America's pro-growth policies provided the fertile ground for private enterprise to flourish. Mass production and consumerism. American entrepreneurs and inventors helped pioneer mass production techniques utilizing interchangeable parts and division of labor. The creation of assembly lines, mechanization, and scientific management dramatically raised manufacturing efficiency and output. Growing consumer demand was fed by both advertising and rising purchasing power of ordinary citizens. Buying automobiles, household appliances and other goods produced economies of scale that lowered prices further, enabling more consumption in a virtuous cycle. America's consumer culture both satiated and stimulated demand. Financial system. Developing an advanced financial system was critical for America's ascendance. The establishment of central, commercial and investment banks provided capital for industry and commerce. Public exchanges like the New York Stock Exchange connected investors with enterprises efficiently. Extensive bank branch networks facilitated savings and lending nationwide. Prudent regulation like the creation of the Federal Reserve maintained enough oversight and stability to mitigate systemic crises and risks. America's financial architecture fueled economic dynamism. Education and innovation. High literacy rates and education levels from public schooling helped create a skilled 20th century workforce. Leading research universities like Stanford helped advance engineering and technology. Government policies encouraged innovation through patent protection, funding basic research and taking up science initiatives like the Manhattan Project. American inventors and thinkers created groundbreaking innovations like electricity, telephones, computers and the Internet. Turning ideas into real-world technologies prospered society and the economy. Attracting global talent. As a nation of immigrants, America succeeded in attracting the brightest minds from around the world, especially in the post-war period. Visionary scientists, inventors, doctors, and engineers were drawn by America's dynamic free market meritocracy to its universities and companies. Half of Silicon Valley startups, for instance, were founded by immigrants. America's ability to absorb talent through its openness gave the economy immense vitality. World Trade System. The U.S. embraced global trade early on to gain access to raw materials, new markets and revenue. Expanding harbors and a large merchant marine facilitated exports and imports. America was at the forefront of trade liberalization efforts like the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade. U.S. support for creating the International Monetary Fund, World Bank and economic aid to rebuild Europe after World War II also strengthened its leadership. America upheld an open post-war order that benefited its interests as top exporter and largest economy. Geographic protection. America's geographic separation from other great powers by vast oceans on its borders helped protect it from costly wars, invasions and territorial losses. This allowed greater stability, prosperity and ambition. American settlers expanded steadily across the continent, displacing Native Americans without threat of outside intervention. Resources and markets on its huge landmass enabled self-sufficiency unlike more geographically constrained nations. Geographic realities were a boon America could leverage unlike more contested regions. Military capabilities. Building formidable military capacity was important to secure America's interests globally. Victory in the world wars and development of nuclear weapons made America a world leader. Emergence of new threats from communism and terrorism prompted further boosts in military authority, reinforcing U.S. dominance. America spends almost 40% of global defense expenditure currently. Investments in advanced technologies like stealth, precision weapons and aircraft carriers maintain military superiority relied on by allies. American firepower upholds global security architectures serving its interests. Soft power projection. The U.S. successfully exported its culture, values and image to the world, especially after World War II. American movies, brands like McDonald's and Coke, music, fashion, and media gained global appeal. Prestigious universities and Silicon Valley became international magnets. Promotion of democracy and human rights aligned with American ideals. The embrace of the American dream narrative and U.S. lifestyle worldwide boosted America's status and clout immensely. It enabled non-coercive influence beneficial for a superpower. Power of the dollar. America's unrivaled economic might also gave its currency supreme importance globally. The dollar's role as the world's reserve currency where most trade is conducted in dollars enables enormous macroeconomic sway. It provides the U.S. exclusive benefits as issuer of the reserve currency. Demand for the dollar allows America to borrow cheaply abroad. It also enables sanctions that prohibit dollar transactions with target nations like Iran. The dollar's primacy confers strategic advantages. Tech and digital dominance. Now the U.S. leads in high-tech sectors like cloud computing, e-commerce, smartphones, entertainment and social media through pioneers like Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Facebook and Google. American technological dominance shapes innovation and commerce worldwide, enabling collection of data, market access, and influence. With the growing centrality of technology across business and geopolitics, U.S. capabilities represent hard and soft power projection on a new level. Its strengths in cutting-edge spheres solidify America's superpower status. In summary, America's rise to global preeminence stemmed from leveraging its resources, people, policies, geography, values and capacity for innovation. Through a mix of economic dynamism, financial and technological dominance, industrial capacity, military strength, trade leadership and cultural sway, the United States became the most influential nation on Earth. It has withstood major challenges while adapting its strengths to stay atop the global order.
Subscribe Falcon TV for more videos. Thanks for watching.